And we know for both the term, the unit is volts, volt. Okay. Pooja says voltage is the measure of electric potential difference, that cause of electric current to flow in a circuit. Okay, some people give this answer, but if voltage is the potential difference, then what do you mean by voltage difference and potential difference? These are two separate terms. See guys, what is the meaning of voltage and potential? See, both voltage and potential is the amount of work done. Potential and voltage is the work done to bring or to move one charge from one point to another. See, let us suppose I have a reference at infinity. I have a reference at infinity, and at this reference I have a charge q. Okay, now I want to move this charge from this infinity to this point A. Okay, according to my application, I have to move q from infinity to point A. So to move a charge from one point to another point, there must be some work done against the field. So potential, it is the work done to bring charge from infinity to a particular point. What is the potential? Potential is the work done to bring the charge from infinity, which is the reference, to a particular point. Up the question is, then what is the voltage? The difference between voltage and potential is the reference that we are taking. Here the reference is the infinity. For voltage, what will happen? We take reference ground, and I have an electron, which is nothing but a charge. You can take q or you can take electron also. So what is the voltage? Voltage is the voltage. Again, same definition. Work done to bring electron, which is also the charge, from ground to a particular point. So students, this is the most important thing for today's class. What is the thing? That what is the difference between voltage and potential? Because in many interviews this is the basic question. Yeah, if you are taking an interview of PSU, or if you are in final year, or you have dropped out, you have taken an interview in your college time also. This is the basic question they ask. What is the difference between voltage and potential? Why we use two words? So potential we use when the reference is infinity. Voltage we use when the reference is ground. Okay, and in network theory, in our subject, the reference is always the ground. That's why in our subject we always use the word voltage. And in the subject of EMT or EMFT, electromagnetic field theory, in subject EMT, we use reference as a ground. That's why in EMT we use the word potential. So potential, voltage, both are the work done. The only difference is the reference. Okay, but you can use this potential, voltage in network also. You can say voltage is same as potential, but in a mind, in your back end, you have to remember the difference between them for the interview point of view. In your exam, you can say that potential is 2 volt, voltage is 2 volt. But for the interview point of view, remember this point. Okay. Now voltage difference. Now the word is difference, which means we need two quantities. Okay. So voltage difference means I have 2 point A and B, and I have to move electron from B to A. I have to move electron from B to A. So this point has some voltage VB. This point has some voltage VA. So the difference between two voltages is known as the voltage difference. Similarly, the difference between two points, the potential difference between 2 points is known as the potential difference. Okay, so voltage difference and potential difference are just the difference. The main point is the difference between voltage and potential. Okay, now we are talking about network theory, so we are talking about electron only, we will not talk about the charge. Okay, so now I am saying that we are moving electron from ground to a point A. What is the direction of current? You have already know, you have already learned in your school time. I flows in opposite direction of electron. Means the current will flow in opposite direction of electron. Means if the electron is flowing from ground to a point A, the current is flowing from A to the ground. Okay, the simple thing to find out in which direction current will flow. Okay, next interview question I am asking now. Okay, and everyone try to give the answer, no matter it is correct or wrong. Current, it is a scalar quantity or a vector quantity? What I am asking, current, I, is it scalar or vector? Is it scalar or vector? Okay, everyone saying the vector. Okay, so vector, what do you mean by scalar? Scalar means only magnitude. Okay, vector means magnitude and direction. Okay, so okay, Shri Harsh ne kaha that superposition of scalar and vector, both the components are present. Okay, so Shiron Roy, why it is scalar? Tell me. I will tell you which one is this, scalar or vector. Okay, now we will see which one is this. Current is a scalar or vector? We will see. See, what do you mean by vector quantity? I am saying we have two quantities, A vector and a B vector. Okay, I have two quantities, A vector and a B vector. The direction of A is like this. This is the direction of A. This is the direction of B. Or let us suppose we are changing direction. Okay, this is the direction of A and B. I will make it more clear. Wait a second. This is a vector A. This is a vector B. Okay, we have two vector A and B. Okay, now see, if I want to find out resultant of these two vector, what will be the resultant of these two vector? A plus B. So if we want to find out resultant of two vector, what we will do? We will follow the parallelogram law of addition. What is the meaning of parallelogram law of addition? See, we will extend A in this direction, we will extend B in this direction, then the middle, the bisector of this will be the direction of resultant A plus B. Okay, what I am saying, I have a two vectors, it means they will follow the parallelogram law of addition. What is the parallelogram law of addition? See, we will extend A vector in the same direction and B, and finally the bisector is the direction of A plus B. Okay, it means if I have a two vector, it must follow the parallelogram law of addition. Now let us suppose from A and B I am taking two current, one is I1, one is I2, and I am assuming that I1 and I2 both are the vector quantity. Okay, right now I am assuming that. It means I2, let us suppose this is I2, this is I1. I1 is flowing in this direction, I2 is flowing in this direction. Okay, I have two wire 1 and wire 2. So in wire 1 I1 is flowing, in wire 2 I2 is flowing. Okay, now I have placed the third wire in this direction, right here. Means this is my wire 1, this is my wire 2, and in this direction I am placing my wire 3rd. Okay, wire 1, 2 and 3. Now the current is flowing I1 in this direction, I2 in this direction. So if the current is a vector quantity, it must go in the direction of A plus B. But there is not any wire present. Where is the wire? Wire in this direction. So what will happen? I1 is flowing here, I2 is flowing here. The resultant I1 plus I2 will flow from wire 3. Right? So resultant of I1 and I2 will flow from wire 3. That means the current here are not following the parallelogram law of addition. And if it is not following the parallelogram law of addition, it means they are not the vector quantity. So students, what just I said, that for a vector to say to be a vector, it must follow the parallelogram law of addition. But here you can see I1 and I2 are not following the parallelogram law of addition. See, the resultant current is flowing in another direction. That means it is not a vector quantity. Okay, remember this point. Why it is not a vector quantity? Because current does not follow the parallelogram law of addition. First point. Now, from this point, the second doubt arises. Then what is the direction of current? We say that current is moving from clockwise, or we say that current is moving anti-clockwise, or sometimes we say current is flowing in a straight wire. So what does this mean? What does the direction means in the current? Tell me. Right now I have proved you that it is not a vector quantity. Then direction of current means what? Tell me. Direction of current means what if it is not following the parallelogram law of addition? See, direction of current means the path in which current flows. What just I said, that direction of current means the path in which it flows. If the path is clockwise, then current will flow either in this direction or in this direction, depending upon the direction of electron. Similarly, if I have a wire of a straight line, then current will flow from a straight line. So remember this point, interview point of view. For the interview point of view, it is very much important that current is not a vector quantity because it does not follow the parallelogram law of addition. Second, direction in a current means the direction of path in which it flows. It doesn't mean it is a vector quantity. Okay. Now, can we say this is a scalar quantity? Tell me yes or no. Can we say current is a scalar quantity? See, a scalar quantity. For the scalar quantity, we have only the magnitude. We cannot say this is a scalar quantity. The correct answer is current I. Current is a tensor quantity. This is the right answer, that current is a tensor quantity. Tensor quantity means the combination of both scalar and a vector quantity. Okay. So, if anyone asks you what is current, it is a scalar or vector, you will say it is neither scalar nor a vector. It is a tensor quantity. Then it will ask why it is not a vector if the direction is given. Because the direction given is the direction of the path. And again it is not a vector because parallelogram law of addition are not following. Okay. Got it? Any doubt, anyone? Okay. So now we are going to solve one numerical for the previous year gate. Okay, the first numerical of our class. So guys, this is the first question of our class that we are going to solve. It is a question of GATE 2008, that the graph is given during current and a time, and we have to find the charge stored till t equal to 5 seconds. So I will tell you first how to solve the numerical. See, I will give you numerical. We will solve large amount of numerical in our whole subject. The first step is you will try to solve it first. Okay. First you will try it, give me the answer, then I will explain you how to solve a particular question quickly or in a correct way. Okay, and if your answer is wrong, don't hesitate to give it. Okay, so try to solve this question. It is a 2-mark question asked in the GATE 2008. And also this type of question are very much popular in your other government exams like SSC, JEE, RRB. Okay, so solve it. I am giving you a time of 1 minute because it is a small question. So try to solve this question in 1 minute. Okay, Shri Harsha, your answer is 15.5 coulomb. Okay, good. Anyone else? First answer comes is the 15.5 coulomb. Okay, now we'll see how to solve this question and see you are solving it in correct way or not. What is given in the question? So first of all, we will see what is given in the question. That's the most important thing. There will be a graph of current and a time. The graph between current and time is a given, and it is asking about the charge. So we have a current time asking about the charge. So we have to know what will be the answer, what will be the option, how we will solve it. Just think about it. We just learned that current I is equal to what? dq by dt. Right? This equation we have just learned that I is equal to dq by dt. So means for finding out charge q, I can write dq is equal to I dt. dq is equal to I dt. Now integrate both sides. Integrate both sides. What will be that? That charge will be integration of I dt. Okay, it is just another form to represent this equation, that I is integration of dq by dt. Sorry, q is integration of I dt. Now see what will be the limits here. See, I am talking about general form right now. I am not talking about this question. We have to put limit here. Limit will be minus infinity to plus infinity. This is a general formula of charge. From minus infinity to infinity, I dt. Okay. Now we will see this question. In this question, we have given a current and time, and we have to ask till 5 seconds how much charge is stored. Okay. So charge q here will be equal to, it is starting from t equal to 0. So 0 to 5 I dt. Charge is equal to 0 to 5 I dt. Okay, which means we have to integrate this much portion. We have to integrate this much portion to find out the total charge. And what does the integration of a curve says? Integration of a curve means area of the curve. Okay, I can find out the equation of current and put in that formula, or the easiest way, I can calculate the area of this shaded portion. So if I calculate the area of this shaded portion, that will be my answer. Okay, so how we will calculate this area? You can see here it is a triangle. Here it is a triangle, and next this is a trapezium. Right? If I gonna name this O, A, B, C, D. So charge q will be what? Charge q will be equal to area of this triangle, which is the OAB, area of triangle OAB, plus area of trapezium. This is a trapezium. You can see A, B, C, D. It is what? It is a trapezium. Area of trapezium A, B, C, D. Okay. What is that area of triangle? Half base into height. So half, what is the base? Base is OB, which is equal to 2. Multiply by height. Height is what? 5. Plus area of trapezium. What is the formula of area of trapezium? Formula is half sum of parallel side. Half sum of parallel side. You can see AB and CD are parallel sides. So see, CD is how much? 3 ampere. AB is how much? 5. Sum of parallel side into distance between the parallel side. So you can see this is a one parallel side AB, this is another CD. What is the difference between them? 5 minus 2, 3. It become 10 by 2 plus 5 plus 3, 8 plus 3, 24 by 2. 5 plus 12 equal to 17 coulomb. 5 plus 12 equal to 17 coulomb. So 15.5 coulomb was the wrong answer. 12 coulomb was the wrong. So tell me, student, tell me guys, where you get wrong. Okay. See carefully the question. What you did area of two big triangles, this and this, and you have subtracted this triangle. All correct. You can also done in this way. There must be some calculation mistake. Okay. So this is a basic thing. See, area of trapezium, it is just a basic thing. You will not learn in any subject and all. It is just a basic thing you have learned in class 7th, 8th. Okay. So what is the area of trapezium? I can write in a normal way. Half into sum of parallel sides multiplied by distance between parallel side. Distance between parallel sides. Okay. This is the formula of area of trapezium. Okay. So it's asking to solve in this way to find out area of this two big triangle and subtract this small triangle. Right? Okay, we will try it. See, if I'm talking about this triangle, what is the area? Area is 5. If I'm talking about this bigger triangle, it will be half base. Base is 8 minus 2 into height, which is 5. It is again comes out 15. Okay, and then area of this small triangle. Area of this small triangle, it will be half. Base is what? 8 minus 5, 3. Okay. 8 minus 5, 3 multiply by 3. Okay, got it. What is the problem in that? It is a 70. Sorry guys. The problem is that it is a 7. That's why you don't get the right answer, Shri Harsha. But your method is also correct. If you don't know the formula of trapezium, then what will you do? You can find out area of both triangle and subtract this one. Your formula is also correct. Here my mistake is it is a 7 second, not a 8 second. Okay. So if it is a 7 second, it will be half. Base is what? 2. It comes out 3. So you can say you can add up these two areas, 15 plus 15, 20 minus 3, which is the 70. Okay. So this method is also correct. So now we will see the next question. Next question. Draw waveform for IT. We have given a waveform of charge QT. We have to draw the waveform of IT. Tell me, have you done the signaling system? Yes or no? So try to solve this question. Okay, and give that what will be the I6. What will be the value of I6? Which means the value of current at t equal to 6 seconds. Try it guys. Give the answer. This was a 1 mark question. The question was just here. Okay. I will give you the options. Tell me the option. Which curve will be the answer? Tell me the answer. This question is basically the combination of both network and your signaling system. So if you have done the signaling system, you can solve this question in just a 10 seconds. Okay. So most of you got the right answer, B. What will happen? We have to find out the current IT. So just we know what do you mean by IT. IT is the dq by dt, which means differentiation of charge with respect to time. So we have to differentiate this curve. So for differentiation of the curve in signal system, you have learned some basics, that differentiation of parabolic curve will give you ramp, differentiation of ramp will give you step signal, and differentiation of step will give you impulse signal. Okay, this basic you have learned in a signal system. So you can see, this is what? This is a ramp signal. This is a ramp signal. So differentiation of this ramp signal will give you the step signal. So I know if I differentiate it, I will get a step signal first of all. Next, this is again a step signal. So if I am differentiated, I will get the impulse. It means 0 say 4, I will get a step, and after 4 I will get, and at 4 I will get the impulse, and after 4 there will be no pulse. Okay. So if I follow this method, you can see only option B has a correct answer. Why? From 0 to 4 it is a step, at 4 I have an impulse, and after that it is a 0. So answer is B. Now the question arises, how we will find this 0.5? So guys, it is nothing but a slope. When this is nothing but a slope of ramp. What does it mean? It means what? See, you can find out slope here. What is the slope? M is equal to y by x. You can see 2 by 4, it comes out 1 by 2. So if I am differentiating ramp, then the answer will be step and the magnitude will be its slope. So the answer will be 0.5. So if I ask what is I6? I6 is nothing but 0. So actually this is a question of combination of two subjects. Okay, and again this is an easy question, only 1 mark question. So if you have knowledge of basic network, that what is the current, differentiation of charge, and how we will differentiate it, then you can solve this question easily.